You know what it is, man. DJ Thorough, a.k.a. Throwzano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. You know what it is. Got a special guest in the building, man. A lyrical assassin in the building, actually. Introduce yourself.
In the building. Don Q, Harvard's living, man. We in the building.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So listen, man, I like to get right to it. I'm about the music. I got to put that out there first. What do we have out? What are we promoting? What's going on?
Double or nothing, man. Say that. True King. Whatever you like. Whatever's your vibe, man. I got everything for you.
So double or nothing. What's the meaning behind that?
You know, it's doubling. I feel like just going all in.
Right.
Basically, it's basically like a gambling reference.
I get it.
And it's an acronym for Don.
Right.
So it all just makes
sense. Now, I got to tell you, man, I'm a big fan of your music, man, because I'm about lyricism. You know what I mean? I like lyrics. My favorite rapper is Big L's, just so you know. The bar I got when I'm listening to somebody, when they tell me they can spit, they don't know it. When I tell them to spit, I'm comparing them to Big L. They don't know that, but that's what my mindset. So if they're not impressed me on that level, I'm like, yeah. Get out of here, you can't spit. You know what I mean? So growing up in the Bronx, who were you listening to growing up, man? How did you even get into this thing we call hip-hop?
Growing up, I was everywhere with the music, like Smack DVD.
Okay.
Jada, Lux, Dipset, G-Unit, Jay-Z. Like New York
shit, right. It makes sense. Are you from New York, so you grew up on New York shit. Yeah. Right. So how do you feel about now, because I say this now, the internet has made every place one big city. So now you don't know where nobody's from. Like literally, when niggas rap, when they put music out, you're like, he from where? Like, everybody's, to me, a lot of people sounds exactly like they're from one city. How do you feel about that?
It is what it is, you know. I just try to stay in my lane.
Right.
I try not to get caught up in that, so, you know. I do what I do. I don't really try to sound like nobody else or none of that. I stick to what I do.
Right. Now, there's some kids from the Bronx, K-Love. I mean, K-Rock, I'm sorry. K-Rock.
K-Flock.
K-Flock, I'm sorry. K-Flock and B-Love. My bad. And you recently connected with them. Like, what was that like? And why did you feel the need to do that?
No, I've been in tune for like 2 years, just listening to them niggas. They've been going hard, like underground for like 2 years straight.
Right.
So they deserve whatever they get, you know. They put in their work.
That's dope. I was speaking to your guy over there, and we was talking about how people wait till people get hot before they want to start dealing with it. Yeah, you know.
That's the game. That's how it is.
Right. But you don't seem to do that. You mean you know?
I feel like if you catch my attention, if I like it, I'm not going. If I like something, I hear something like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let me see who else like it before I tell them I like it. Like, that's what niggas do. Like, niggas will like your shit, whatever, but they don't see nobody else saying nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. Right.
That's whack. So you try to lead by example. You're very rare, bro. Trust me, because a lot of niggas, they wait until somebody's hot, or they pretty much wait till artists don't even need them to want to rock with them.
Then nigga looking at you like, nigga,
right?
You had all this time, you could have been fucking.
And that's when you get that. So when you reach out to somebody while they're on the come up, they remember that shit, and it's easy for them to to fuck.
Not even it ain't even you don't gotta do a song. Then you could just show love. Just show love. I hear you out here, you doing your thing. Keep going. Like, nigga, that should go a long way. Like, just motivate. You never know. You might have made a nigga go harder at that time. You might have been thinking about giving up.
Right.
That little talk you give them, make them go harder.
Right. Facts. So who are some of the people you're listening to other than the guys we just spoke about?
Buva Savage, Wody.
Okay.
Reek. You know the gang.
Right.
I listen to everybody though. Lil Baby, Dirk, Moneybag, Money Man.
Right.
Like, that's like, man, I can't think of everybody, but I listen to them to everybody.
Right. Now, lyricism is kind of like, it hasn't been the main focal point in music as of lately. How do you feel about that? Because you're a barbarian. That's what I call people like you. Like, you're a barbarian. How do you feel about having emphasis on lyrics, but still making good music? Because people associate having lyrics, that means you don't have good music. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think you could do both. You could be talking about something and still make good music. I'll say Lil Baby's a perfect example of that. And the Baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's your take on that?
It's like, you gotta find your niche, you know? It's like, sometimes you can't be rapping a little too much, like going over people. You gotta bring it down a little bit. Like, the thing you said about them guys, like the Lil Baby and the Baby, they rapping, but they not going over your head too much. They saying it's right there. It's
relatable.
Yeah, it's right. That's what it's all about. Like, sometimes you want to give them a little balls, they gotta think, but it's like sometimes you want to just get it straight to the point.
Right. Now, you've been quiet recently? Like, where have you been? Because you haven't really been putting out that much music like you normally do. Like, why the hiatus? What's been going on with you?
You know, label issues and shit.
Figures.
Family issues and shit. All that shit just combined at one time.
Right.
A lot of real life shit just put a hold on shit.
If I could give you some advice on that, I would say all of that shit you go through, if you haven't done it, put it in your music.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Put it in your music. Because a lot of people probably going through what you're going through, and nobody's writing about it because everybody's just having a good time. Nobody's talking about
the real shit.
You know what I mean? It's more people fucked up than people that's not fucked up. So that's a whole other audience that people don't really focus on that much, but they, you know, I think they should or whatever. You know what I mean? So any future plans? Like, what do you see yourself 5 years from now? Because you've come a long way, man. You're still moving.
Man, just big, man. On top of this shit, doing what the fuck I want.
Right.
Now I want to have like some niggas under me and shit. Like, I want to get some artists and shit. Definitely want to keep this shit going.
Right.
Can't just be all about you forever, you know.
Facts. You got to keep the legacy going. You know what I mean? Now, A Boogie, your relationship with A Boogie, how's that?
It's cool, you know. That's a little bro.
That's a little bro. Right. All right. You're gonna be putting out like any future projects together?
For me and him?
Yeah, just you and him.
I don't know, maybe.
You're like a dynamic duo. You know what I mean? Type shit.
But we gotta just be at the point where we could just come together and lock in. Like, we both focus on what we focus on right now.
Right.
So it's like,
right.
We didn't really have time to come together and just do all that.
Right. You watch Versus?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Could you see yourself stepping in that ring?
Not right now. You know, I feel like Versus is for niggas that you have to been in this shit for at least 15 years.
Right. Okay.
I don't feel like nobody that just been in it for 5 years, 4 years can do a Versus.
Supposed to do Versus.
Let your shit grow. Let your shit age.
Right. Well, if you could pick your perfect Versus outside of you, who would you want to see in that ring that we haven't seen yet?
I think I had one in my head. I said, damn, what was it? I think it was 50.
Well, everybody wants to see 50, but who?
Man, who was it? It wasn't Ja Rule.
It wasn't Ja. That's what everybody want to see.
Nah,
they definitely want to see that, but that's not going to happen.
Damn, I forgot, bro. I had 50 versus somebody. Damn. Might be Hove, I think.
Hove, 50 versus Hove? Hey, you never know. You never know.
That might be big.
Right.
Might never happen, but
it probably won't happen. You never know. These rappers never want to give you what you want. You notice that? Why is that? Why rappers don't want to give you what you want?
They do what they want, man.
They do what they want.
Can't blame
Yo,
them.
let me ask you a hypothetical question, right? So if I give you one record, right, and I say you could put anybody on this record, the artist could be dead or alive. It could be any genre of music, any era of music, but it can only be one artist. They can be dead or alive. Doesn't have to be hip hop. Who would you do a song with?
Dead or Michael Jackson.
That's the number one person, man. Michael Jackson, man. Followed behind Prince. Why Michael Jackson, though?
Michael Jackson was like the first artist that like caught my attention as a kid. Like listening to music. I remember being a kid, like doing the moves and shit. My mother used to always tell me like, my mother used to tell me like, you used to really love Michael Jackson when you was a kid. Like,
right.
You always wanted to dance.
Who didn't love Michael Jackson, right?
I remember I used to watch the nigga concerts and shit on the VCR shit. Right. When everybody passing out. That used to have me like, what the fuck this nigga?
Yeah, see,
just passing out.
Nobody passes out anymore. Who has passing out star power right now? Who would that be right now? I don't think that happens no more.
Probably Drake. I don't know.
I ain't never seen nobody pass out with Drake. Have I? I don't know. Have I?
Michael Jackson might be the only
one. Michael Jackson. I mean,
nigga stand there for 10 minutes, don't say nothing.
Michael Jackson went to India and motherfuckers is passing out. In India, Australia, they do soccer stadiums and they passing out. Like, that's star power when you passing out.
He's different.
You know what I mean? Maybe you the next artist, man. He passed out over you, go up there, you know what I mean?
We'll see.
Word, definitely. So listen, if people want to get in contact with you, if they choose to do so, how can they do that?
Instagram, Twitter, DonQ, HBTL, man. Just holler at me, holler at my people. You know who I'm with, man. You know who to holler at.
Right. I want to get your opinion on something before you go. A lot of the music right now, this is what I call it. Some of the music, I call it genocide rap, when niggas is always talking about killing each other. How do you feel about the narrative? If you're going to kill somebody, there's other people we could be killing, but that we never speak on that, though. How do you feel about that?
Nobody want to speak on that because they feel like they don't want to be the only people talking about it. They want to talk about what everybody else talking about.
They want to talk about everybody else.
Sometimes you got to, like, not ride the wave, but that's what's going on. Everybody talking about that. All right, let me throw my little shit in there. Right.
But I personally feel that the narrative should be, it need to be balanced. Like, for instance, we all guilty of it. We celebrate and we listen to music of people killing each other. But why the hell is George Zimmerman still walking around? Why is the cops that killed Breonna Taylor still walking around? Nobody's talking. Where's the songs about them motherfuckers? Why nobody touching on that?
Yeah, fact. Even that little white kid that just did.
Right, the little white kid. Why is he still walking around?
That's the world we live in, man.
Write a song about it, man.
If people want to hear it, I'll do it.
No, they want to hear it, man. Trust me. And I'm going to pump that for you. You know, I'm on the radio, too, so Shade 45.
All right,
we got 47 million subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm playing that shit. Do it. Let's do it tonight. Let's go. All right?
Let's do it.
Trying to make a difference up here, man. Trying to be a gatekeeper up here. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. So listen, once again, before we get out of here, man, anything else you want to speak on? Chop it up
Double or
about?
nothing, man.
Double or nothing.
Keep running that shit up, man.
Oh, yeah, real quick. Who's on that other than yourself?
What, the tape?
Double or nothing.
Nah, it's just Be Love, man. I ain't want to put no features on.
Okay.
I just put them on there, you know, Bronx nigga coming up.
Right.
Show love, that's all. I ain't really want to put nobody on there. I could have put a lot of people on there. Next one, I'm going to put some features on there, though. But
Right.
this one, I feel like I was going for so long.
Right.
I ain't want no features.
You in Atlanta now, right?
Nah, I'm here.
Oh, you still here? Okay, I thought you moved to Atlanta. Because I see a lot of artists making that transition to Atlanta or whatever. All right, man, so that's what it is, man. Don Q, DJ Thorough, man. This is 50.com, hottest in the streets. And check this out. Like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respects. We out, yeah.